Hello and welcome back to Game of Thrones mod for Crusader Kings 2. In case you missed my little update video, I am not going to be here for a couple days this week, so these videos are being pre-recorded in the hopes that they will go up, well, on the days I'm not here. Anyway, we have this little revolt down here, which is probably going to be pretty easy to get rid of. It's 20,000 troops though, so they're going to be a little bit difficult if we can't land somewhere, but we should be able to land on like the edge and then let our morale build up. And we also have this land over here, which in theory will allow us to do something with Pentos and Bravos and Lorath and Norvos, because we have land in Essos. We'll see though. We'll see what requirements we're still missing. So let's get any men that we can re-raised over here, because we de-raised them over there, we raised them over here. Now we can start getting men on boats. Once these boats get back, merge them up, get the men on the boats. Merge them up. We'll bring the boats to the men this time. There we go. Get the men on the boats. Do we want to go get Reach's army? Probably, but we don't really have enough boats to do that. Yeah, okay. Let's go and drop off our men in Laslamen. Then we'll go and pick up the Reach's army. That'll work. And while we're at it, we will get the Reach's army to do this. And just kinda wander along. I guess not. I guess we'll get these armies to do that. We'll get them to wander along the coast here. And the reason we'll get them to do that is it just saves a little bit of time if we need to pick them up. There we are. And then that should fix things. So the wars between great powers of the realm have subsided. We'll reappoint our old council, and the realm is back together because revolt wars don't count on the mega war kind of thing. Everyone should be reappointed. One advisor isn't. We'll choose the same one that we've always had. There we go. There are boats. We could pick up another 10,000, but there's no point doing that just now. Lord Adam the Righteous refused the revocation of the High Lordship of Hornvale requested by Lord Paramount Davin of the Westlands. So the Liddens refused to lose their High Lordship to the Crackcalls. Okay. You know what might be a good idea actually? If we put our men on this island, we can go and pick up 20,000 men, and then very quickly get these men from the island. So we'll head over here. We'll go and pick them up, and we'll head back. We've got a lot of favors on people, we don't need to worry about them. We could get married. Let's do a check for our half-sister. She is still widowed, so we're not going to get married to anyone but her. That's fine. At age 60, Captain Aaron of the Sellsword Infantry died of pneumonia. He was our friend, I believe, so that's unfortunate. A little bit of an autosave, but at least it's not going to crash on the autosave, which is good. Pick up these men. Let's head along. Gonna go drop these men off, and then that should be enough men. In fact, they only have 15,000 men anyway, because they're taking attrition from the jungle. Dear Father, peace be with you. I've scoped a plot where Lord Mortimer of Crackclaw Baron seeks to replace Prince Aenys of Blackfyre as Master of Laws. No. We don't care. Okay. Let's get our men over here. Prince Olvar has been a leal and able servant. Is he the one who is also our lover? Yes he is. And it is seen as the right and honourable course to reward him with certain incomes and grants as to foster greater loyalty. Well, of course I'll do that. Reward his loyal service. Right, let's drop our men off here in Jahar. Right, then we will get these men over onto the boats. Then over onto Jahar itself. Now, we probably shouldn't have Bertrand leading an army, given that he's meant to be the commander of our gold cloaks. Let's get someone new. Quentin Ball. Yup, he seems like a good choice. We'll choose him. And we'll have Quentin on that flank. There we go. Yeah, we lost the siege. Oh well, we're going to win once we use our armies to attack them. That's fine. And we'll just move the boats in over here so I can disband them fairly easily if I need to. Because once we win the war, this will come back underneath our territory. And there we go, 100%. Offer peace, enforce our demands. There we go. We've won that. Not going to hold a tourney, but we are going to get rid of the prisoner. Probably execute. We can disband these without any penalty. We can then move these ones over. Disband them. And we can disband all of our armies that we have raised. Cool. We now have no armies raised. We have this land over here in Essos. Let's see what we can do with it. Can I declare war? I can declare it. Oh no. Okay, what am I missing? As culture group SOC. I would need to have... Okay, I need to have our realms neighboring each other. I could do that. So let's check Lorath. As they have slavery, right? They do have slavery. Our realms are bordering, so we could do Emancipation War or a Liberation War. We conquer their lands and free every slave at the sword. Yeah, that's what I'm after. A Liberation War. So that would allow us to take everything in Lorath. We could then declare the war on Bravos, then declare on Norvos. This is what we're looking for. Yeah, this is perfect. Also, I just hadn't seen that one before, that little symbol. That's kind of cool. Let's declare on Lorath then. I think we're about ready. Yeah, we'll wait maybe a month. Lord Adam the Righteous accepted Lord Paramount Davin of Westland's peace offer, so he has imprisoned him and presumably will now take the High Lordship. Dear Father, blessings upon you and your house. Have discovered a plot where El Hash seeks to kill Prince Olvar of Dorne. No. We'll imprison him. He is now imprisoned, awaiting his fate. We will hold a trial for him, then we will declare our war. El Hash has demanded a trial before the court, which Septon Daemon shall oversee to ensure justice is served. He begins to present his defense, but the court seemed captivated by it. Even I am almost convinced. Septon Daemon will interrogate him now. Why is our Septon doing the interrogation? Is our Master of Laws not allowed to or something? Or Candle the King not allowed to? Interesting. Why is our Septon in charge? Huh. I guess there must be something that we've triggered to allow our Septon to be in charge. He'll interrogate him. Septon Daemon stood before the court and aggressively questioned the accused. Many at court seat were convinced by his arguments, but then again many were unimpressed. A verdict has been reached. Septon Daemon proclaims El Hash is guilty. Head on the spike. Definitely. And now, time to declare our war on Lorath. We have a lot of troops, so this should be fairly simple. Lorath has 11,000 troops and has no alliances. Has a lot of non-aggression pacts, but no alliances. Do we have any alliances we want to firm up before we go? Like with the High Admiral of Volantis. Because there's a marriage. You want an alliance? Nope. Okay. We do have an alliance with... Wait, is this an alliance? Yeah, alliance with the Lord of Kolos underneath Tyrosh. Lionel Baratheon, our son-in-law. Don't need an alliance because he's underneath us. Don't need an alliance because he's underneath us. And our other son-in-law. Do you want an alliance? Nope. Okay. Let's start a check before we head off to war. And the rest of them we don't need alliances with. Cool. Lorath, you are first on our liberation front. There we go. Prince Olvar is no longer a general, all of that, because we're now in a mega war. Means our council's pretty empty. Everybody is in this war this time, which is perfect. I want to now raise up all of our personal troops and all of our vassal troops. Let's move everybody on the coast to King's Landing. Yeah, move them all to King's Landing. Move them to King's Landing. Cool. I have some down here, which I'm just going to disband because we don't really need them. I'm then going to raise all of our boats so that we can... Our ships, if you want to be more precise. And we're going to get all of these guys on those ships and we're going to move them to King's Landing. Cool. Your Grace, I'll honour my allegiance and take up arms to defend the realm against the Iron Throne's enemies. The armies of the Riverland shall join you as soon as possible. Regards, Lady Paramount Serene Bittersteel. Excellent. Anybody else joined? Nobody important. We've got a few people in the Reach joining, which I guess means top level of the Reach is not joining. We'll see who else joins soon. Matt, is that it? Okay. I guess maybe the others haven't had all of their letters sent out yet. Oh, that's it. Oh well, that's fine. We have enough troops. Vassal levies are raised too long. Okay. Your Grace, for too long now, Wendell Egerton has occupied my rightful seat. I'll stop at nothing to take it from him. I humbly ask you to provide me with coins so I may hire an army to achieve this. If you do so, I promise it will not be forgotten. Yours, Saha Herzi, Lady of the Vales. She is married to Clement Celtigar. Okay, now... Yeah, Lord Paramount Wendell. Oh, the leader of the Vale? No. I'm not going to give you money to attack my own Lord Paramount. I mean, I don't think I dislike him, and I think I may even have put him in power. I do dislike him, okay, a little bit. I'm fairly certain I put him in power. So, or at least... Yeah, I must have put him in power, because his father is a septim, so I couldn't have put him in power, right? Probably. I'm going to have to check the Vale here. History. Lothar inherited, and then he inherited from Lothar. Lothar Corbury. Okay, so I guess maybe I didn't put him in charge, but I'm still not going to let you help you act against him. That seems a bit odd. Especially as we're declaring wars against foreign powers to say, hey, you foreign power, why don't you just attack our lands now? Just doesn't seem right. Okay. Well, we're going to merge up this army, but it's too large to get on the boat. So let's split in half. We can get both of these independently on the boat. No, I want to merge those. What's the split in half? Come on, S. There we go. Get on the boats. Ships. Let's take them to Northern Bravos. And the reason we're going to do that is that gives us time to get another group over there before we do anything. Although we do have a lot on their capital already, so that's good. We're just going to land in Bravos. Which, you know, may be signaling that we're going to attack Bravos soon, but, you know. It's, we're not going to attack you, we're just putting the army here on your borders. No threat. Right, bring our armies back up. Young Valar seems always willing to share. Valar Blackfyre, son of Lord Paramount Aegon, who we are his guardian. You should get out and talk to people, which makes them gregarious. Or the young, so stay as they are, so that would make them charitable. You should get out and talk to people, be gregarious. That's like we are, right? Yeah, we're gregarious. Go talk to people. Right. Let's land our men at the top here. There we go. Well, there. Where all of our other men are. Right. We'll move our boats back over here. I suppose we can just keep our boats here. There's no boat. There's no ship attrition. Keep calling them boats for some reason. It might be because I associate ships with actually having some combat purpose. While these are just kind of useless. Anyway. Let's get our land over here. And we're almost over. How's the siege going? It's going alright. It's going very slowly. But that's fine. We don't necessarily have to attack it directly. This war isn't going quite as I thought it would. Let's check who's in the war. Yeah, there's not a lot of people in it. And I lose more men per battle than I planned in sieges. The sieges are going on forever. More manpower and more siege weapons is what I need. Perhaps a friend could assist me with this. Well, we'll ask a friend to join the war. We'll ask our Lord Paramount's son to join the war. And surely he'll say yes. Right. Oh, Dreadfort founded faction. Dear Lord Paramount Aemon. Wait. I think it's meant to say, Dear King Daemon. My duties to my family and my vassals disallows me from being able to help you at the moment. I hope the war will turn in your favour and I wish for you to win the war quickly. With hopes of your understanding, your friend, Lord Paramount Aemon. Ah, okay, we're very disappointed with them, but I guess we understand, because we didn't get too negative a thing. 11% every 12 days on this siege, so it should be fairly quick. Under my guidance, my young courtier Marie is slowly mastering the art of swordsmanship. Marie of Deep Lake. You should not be being educated by me. You should be being educated by your father. So Marie should be being educated by him. As, in fact, should the other one, I imagine. Let's wait a couple of seconds. We have to wait 4 days. There we go. To the most excellent King Daemon, may you live in harmony and contentment. Are we willing to accept the last Marie here at Castle Black is... Oh, he's in Castle Black. That's why she's our ward. I see. Can I actually... So she's not actually our... Okay, it doesn't matter. We'll just leave her and go for the events when they come. That's fine. Your bannerman, Lord Carl Darry, is currently under threat from external enemies. Shall we fulfill our kingly duty and aid them? He is currently being attacked by Lord Master Noho of the Great Arm in a Great Arm slave raid on Darrow. Yeah, it's my duty. We'll join this defensive war. We'll head down there after we finish this war. That's fine. How's your siege going? It's going a little bit quicker. Not too much quicker, but a little bit. We'll just gonna chill out here. Who are Lorath also being attacked by? They're being attacked by Bravos in the Lorathi-Bravosi War for the coast of Moragas. Okay. Oh, for that province there. Alright. That's fine. We've almost taken all this land. I think once this finishes, we actually maybe get 100%, although he's leading troops, so we would have to kill the troops before the siege ends. And then he teleports back into that castle. Alright, we got some claims we could press for people. Mostly on our own Lord Paramounts, because the game doesn't realise that they are actually underneath us. We will assault this building. Word has reached you that your Septon, Damon, has given into weakness and helped himself to the alms he was meant to distribute among the poor. Return the gold and all may be forgiven, or off to the dungeons with them. Well, we are honourable. We're not very just focused. I guess we'll just do it based on our opinion of him. We kinda like him. Okay. In which case, we'll ask him to return on the gold. And that'll be fine. I mean, we're not really short of gold. Take down that one, and then we'll take down the trade post. Good. Let's go attack the army. Do you want Clarence as our third one here? I guess, unless we've got someone better. We could have as a commander. We could have our Lord Commander of the Kingsguard as commander. There we go. And we will put him in charge here, Harwood. My friend Ralph invited me to a grand banquet. Lots of people and lots of food. Good. Well, we are gregarious, so we'll go to his banquet. That's fine. And I'll assume that we're going to the banquet at some other time rather than the war. Rather than it's like, oh, we'll just take a break from this war and go to the banquet. Under my guidance, my young courtier Maria is slowly mastering the art of swordsmanship. You should really be being educated by someone else, as I said last time, but now we've got a better chance of looking for someone who isn't in the Night's Watch. Let's just choose you. You can educate her, right? Former slave. Perfect. There you go. Kind of fits in with what we're doing. Lord Ralph greeted us warmly to his feast. Wine was served and most delicious aromas came from the kitchen. Thank you for having us. We will catch these people. King Damon Beggar King has inherited the city of King's Landing from Commander Bertrand Redtusk. Oh, he was killed by Master Narbo of Arkan's Keep in personal combat. Alright. Well, that's not good at all. You gained a better understanding of military matters during this battle. Excellent. So we got war knowledge. You were separated from your men in the chaos of battle, and now you find yourself in the midst of war. Just checking how good we are at dueling. Pretty good. As you scan the field, you try and rejoin your forces. You see Lord Master Ferrigo break through the enemy ranks and charge you. He is nowhere near as good as us. Prepare to die, Orlyrian scum. Lord Master Ferrigo suddenly halts the charge. You're left to wonder why, but for a moment, when Sir Alar sleeps in from in front of him. Get back to our line, Your Excellency, he shouts. I'll handle this. Think that white cloak will save you, Sir Alar? Wait, what? Oh, so he is a bodyguard to Master Ferrigo. Okay, and this is meant to be this is an event that's been stolen from the Kingsguard. I get it. Finding that Kingsguard wasn't part of the plan, or you think that white cloak will save you? Yes, you think that cloak will save you. You and Sir... Also, how good is Sir Lar? He's worse than the person he's defending. Oh dear. You and Sir Lar slowly circle each other, tense and focused. You scan him for any sign of weakness, any opening in his defense you could possibly exploit. We'll try and stay back and not let him touch us. Sir Lar is overwhelmed by your immense strength, and you strike him with a bloody charge. He is sent reeling, which gives you an opening. We easily break through his guard and knock him to the ground. He lies sprawled at our feet, completely at our mercy. We strike, but he rolls to the side, wounded but very much alive. He rises to his feet, readies his weapon once again. We circle each other more. Let's just try and use our might again. We parry him away with the pommel of our sword, allowing us to bring down a Valyrian steel weapon on an opening in his defense. We break through his guard, knock him to the ground. He lies sprawled at our feet, completely at our mercy. But he rolls to the side, and this time is actually wounded. And we'll go for his wound this time. He's overwhelmed by our immense strength as we strike him with a bloody charge. He sent reeling, and it gives us an opening. Break through his guard, knock him to the ground. He lies at our feet, completely at our mercy. But he rolled again away. He is now maimed. So we will... I think we'll just try and overwhelm him. Our experience in combat and prowess of weapon allows us to spot an opening in his defense. It's not much, but it's all we need. Break through his guard, knock him to the ground. He lies sprawled at our feet, completely at our mercy. We strike, but he rolls to the side. He escapes. We'll just keep overwhelming him. Our immense strength, we strike him with a body charge. Break through his guard, knock him to the ground. He lies sprawled at our feet. He rolls to the side, and he's back up. We'll try it again. We'll keep going with might. Combat prowess this time allows us to spot an opening. And we overpower his pathetic defense. We strike for the heart with all of our might. We have slain Sir Alar. He crumbles to the ground lifeless. We wipe our blood from our weapon. Wipe his blood from our weapon. The deed is done. He is dead. Valor Morghulis. You kick the blood-stained cloak free of your feet and advance slowly on Lord Master Ferrigo. You split him from his army and kill the sworn sword. There's nowhere left for him to run. It's over, Your Excellency. This ends here. Oh, we're now fighting him directly. Oh, okay. Well, let's just go might again. We power him away with the pommel of our sword, allowing us to bring down a Valyrian steel weapon on an opening in his defense. He tries to fight back, but you force your way through, easily overpowering his pathetic defense. You strike for his heart with all your might. And we have killed him. He crumples to the ground lifeless. We wipe his blood from our weapon. The deed is done. He is dead. Valor Morghulis. And we have now killed 2 of them in that fight. And the High Septum joined our wars. Fantastic. We have beaten the army. We are now going to assault down this holding. And we'll keep going. Lord Ralph's feast is over. It's time to begin the long way home. After the food, entertainment, and the warmth, the real world suddenly feels cold and hostile. Will there be a feast next year? Dear King Daemon, I'm a bit concerned about this war you currently struggle with, and therefore decided I would send you a small gift. Nothing much, just so you can hire some more soldiers. Sincerely, your friend, Lord Ralph. 3.5 ducats? That's kind of insulting. It's like, here, you can hire some more... Unless it's a joke. It's like, hey, you can hire some more soldiers. Like you need them. Yeah. I guess we'll clap the leader in irons if he's here. Yeah. Although we could take his entire family. That's fine. 100% war score. We will offer our peace and force our demands. We have usurped the kingdom of Lorath from Magister Ezelno II of Lorath. We have won the liberation of Lorath. Perfect. Well, I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.